Yeah, there's like an overwhelming feeling. I feel like a little overwhelmed right now. Feels overwhelming a little. Okay. There's some sort of with the Seven of Swords here. Did I say Seven of Pentacles? Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords. Okay. Seven of Swords is about someone being dishonest, someone lying or cheating or being dishonest in some way, stealing, someone doing something that they have no business doing, that they shouldn't be doing, or someone doing something that needs to be done by any means necessary. Center, Two of Cups, and it's related. It's in relation to maybe a relationship that this person is in. Okay. Gemini, this could be you. This is air sign energy here. Are you in some type of relationship with somebody that you are like kind of sneaking around with, doing something, in secrecy, needing to hide, needing to sneak around for whatever reason, cheating, or just trying to keep things very extremely quiet, working hard to make sure that people don't know yet because you don't want everybody to know your business. That could be it. But there's some sort of relationship, some sort of union. You may even be involved with the water sign, or just, you and whoever else that you have this camaraderie with. It's the two of you see eye to eye. It's like, soulmate energy. You see eye to eye, you get along well with somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a romantic relationship. It could be a very tight friendship. It could be family that you see eye to eye with, business partners or business associates in some way, and co-workers. But with whatever this is, there's going to be a tower moment, a moment where something shocking happens and it kind of shakes up your world, shakes up a situation, shakes up whatever this is that's going, because this foundation, whatever's happening here, it's not stable. It's not built on solid ground, and you don't know it's coming. There may be some sort of breakdown of the situation. This may be a breakthrough. Maybe you're going to find out something that's happening with the Seven of Swords person pertaining to a relationship, and you're going to have a breakthrough where you've been wanting information, or maybe having some sort of inkling, some sort of intuition about something, and you have a breakthrough moment. Something comes in and shows you, or whatever, you find out something. Okay. I want to look at these cards and see what's going on, look further into them. Relationship. Somebody is juggling or trying to balance two of something. This may be related to money, trying to balance money in this relationship, trying to balance bills, maybe education and a job or two jobs, or trying to make the move from business, working for someone else's company, to running your own business, trying to balance the two within a relationship. And maybe you and your spouse or your significant other may be trying to get together and save from whatever this is, because you're trying to build, so you're trying to save, you're holding on tightly, and it looks like the two of you are having a discussion over money. There's something going on here with money, with some sort of assets, something that brings value into a relationship. But it looks like there will be a discussion pertaining to something of value coming into your relationship. And if it's not, if you don't know that it's coming, then it may be something that you need to start planning on talking about with your spouse or your significant other, or whatever type of relationship this is, business partnership, siblings, friends, family members. You may need to get together and, work these matters out amongst yourselves. It doesn't look bad though. This looks like, somebody may you need to maybe try to conserve time, conserve your energy in some way, conserve money. Okay? This is like a part of long term trying to, rebuild. And it could be a discussion that you have about rebuilding something over here that is falling apart, that is coming apart, a breakdown or a breakthrough, depending upon what this means to you. And you may be in the process of rebuilding, talking about it, discussing what happened over here with your mate or your significant other or business partner of some kind, partner of some sort. And they say, hey, okay, it fell apart over here. Someone stole from us. Someone cheated on us. And that's why this thing fell apart. But, if the two of us come together and discuss this moving forward, this breakdown of whatever this is, communication or something happening, whatever this means to you, Gemini is going to mean different things for different people. Everybody is not going to resonate with everybody. Then there may be opportunity for the two of you to come together and resolve matters if the two sections are connected. Okay. Over here, there is plenty of hard work and monitoring the fruit of your labor, monitoring the seeds you planted, looking at them, seeing how they're growing, picking the ones that are ripe and leaving the other ones that still need to continue. But this is fantastic. A lot of growth over here in terms of money, assets, business. A lot of growth here. This is great. A lot of growth happening. You will see the fruit of your labor. Your labor and hard work and restructuring and planning won't be in vain. This is good. For some of you, you're working outdoors. You do some sort of work that is outdoors. Maybe, working with nature. You may have a garden, or you may do landscaping. I'm picking up a winery for somebody. Maybe somebody makes wine and natural preserves. I'm picking up like a winery and natural preserves for somebody. I don't know who. Picking up winery though, like having like a one of those big grapevines. I'm picking up like I can see somebody in like a vineyard. They have like a grapevine somewhere where they do work with grapes and make wine and preserves from their garden. Why am I picking up wine and grapes and stuff? Picking up grape vineyard, like a grape. It's not like very, very big. It's more of a personal type thing, not like a big vineyard. It's more personal, it's like smaller to medium size on somebody's property. That's interesting. Okay. Please let me know, Gemini, if that's something that you do, if it resonates with you in some way. But I'm picking that up. Wine, making wine. Preserves. Okay. Some of you are very artistic, where you do like sculpting, painting, creating something, you're doing something really creative with your hands. You don't mind getting your hands dirty. You have a green thumb. Someone has a green thumb. They're really good with nature and plants and so forth. And you're thinking about making a living of these, like, this feels like hobbies for somebody. And somebody's thinking about working their hobbies as a business, turning their hobbies into a business. Because it's something that comes natural and it's something that you really enjoy. Someone's trying to think about how can they profit from this if it's not like a mainstream demand. How can you create a demand for this, for what you know how to do when it comes to like creations, working with nature, working with gardens and so forth, or maybe even the wine and the preserves. Somebody's trying to figure out how to compete with big farmers or big business when it comes to creating pottery or some sort of art that, more established people would be able to make money from. How can you do it? Somebody's thinking that way. If Smuckers has like a big name brand like Smuckers or something, if they have like a big share of the market doing preserves, then it's like you want to know, okay, well, how can I do what I do and still compete and get a piece of the pie for myself? How can I stand out? Smuckers has it, How can I stand out and do this or get it seen or something like that? Somebody wants to get their stuff seen and noticed, and they're trying to figure out how to get it out there, like distribution on the business end of creation. That's what this feels like this to me. And I know I'm reading a lot. I'm just picking up a lot from this. This particular deck gives me so much to work with. I just pick up. I'm not even looking at the cards. I can just feel it, just glancing at it. I like to use this deck for my career and finances, and this one for my love. Okay, all right. You guys, please write and tell me if this resonates with you in some way. I would be interested to know, This sounds pretty cool. Whatever this is for somebody. Okay. Let's clarify a few cards. And I know that everybody wants to know why the Seven of Swords is here. Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here? Pardon me, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. This candle smells so good. Oh, it smells heavenly. This card spun around, so then it goes like this. Ace of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups. This Seven of Swords person is falling out of love or is turning down love because the Seven of Swords person has many options. Ace of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in the upright position. Two of Cups here. This person has exercised their options and the situation is here. Spirit, can you tell us why? Tell us why the Tower card is here. Strength card in reverse. And this is a whole stack, but I'm just going to use the card on the very top. Okay. That was too many cards. I didn't want all of those cards. And I'm going to reshuffle. Because I want to know a little bit more about the Ace, the Two of Cups, Strength card in reverse, Five of Swords in the upright position here. What's going on with this Two of Cups in the middle? Hermit card. This situation is hidden. This situation, somebody's keeping it to themselves, but it comes out. This is like a hidden relationship. This relationship is hidden. Somebody's doing some soul searching about their situation in this relationship. There's some sneaking around here, okay? The Seven of Swords is here, and it's clarified. Why is there sneaking around? Because someone's either been rejected from a love offer or they're falling out of love, and they're exercising their options, or this is falling apart or been rejected because they've been exercising their options. It just depends. It's going to mean different things for different people. Okay, but nevertheless, this person is still with somebody. It just hasn't totally ended because there's some, exercising of options here. And in the Two of Cups, they've chosen who they want to be with. They've chosen somebody they want to be with. Okay. And the Hermit card is here. So they're doing some soul searching about this situation. Now, on the flip side, this could be the person is getting hurt from the Two of Cups, and they have suspicions about this, and they're doing some soul searching to say, okay, should I stay in this situation? Should I stay in this relationship or this partnership or whatever this is for you, Gemini? They're doing some soul searching. They're going within to find the answers from within. Should I stay in this? We've been together for a while. We see eye to eye. I feel like, but I don't know for sure that this person is skipping out on me. But I feel like this is happening. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. So this person is they're going within right now, doing some soul searching. But then something happens. Something happens here with the Tower moment. Someone loses control. Someone loses their temper. Someone loses, may even be courage. And it falls because maybe you find out or the other person finds out and gets back at whoever this is that's doing this thing over here. So it's like maybe this person is caught slipping, and then you're getting them back by any means necessary. With the Five of Swords here, you get this person back, get revenge. That's why the Tower card is here. Either they don't see this revenge coming, or you don't see it coming. Okay. But now over here is the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit, can you tell us more about the Two of Pentacles? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? I'm using my best friend's brand new Oracle card deck. If you guys like this deck and you like it for yourself, send me an email at tarotbysummer@gmail.com, and I will show you how to get one of the decks for yourself. And you can get a discount as well up until the end of February. Help me came out. Help me. Help me. Someone needs some kind of help in a situation, and it's like you may be juggling, you or the other person may be juggling, trying to figure out whether to stay, whether to go, whether to get help in this situation. You may even be talking to a relative, and they see, you may be trying to get out of this situation and you need some help with it. You're trying to juggle, how to do it, how to go about doing this if these two are connected. And I feel like this is like a continuation here. You may go to talk to somebody about this because it hurts. Shoot. Child. Okay. In this situation, this is slightly different than what's going on up here. You or somebody else is juggling decisions on whether to tell that there's been some sort of abuse of a child. These cards, these real life oracle cards, a lot of the cards deal with many of the topics in our lives that we don't really talk about during readings. They may be hard to bring up on the reader's part, or hard for someone to talk about this getting a reading. But they're like issues that come up, and it kind of brings things to the surface to help you deal with them. This is usually some sort of abuse, like help me. It can be, mental, verbal, sexual abuse. It can be physical abuse, some sort of abuse, and it involves a child. And this person here may have, and this is not gonna be for like a lot of people, maybe one or two of you. This person is trying to weigh out, should I talk to somebody? Should I tell somebody? Should I kind of keep it to myself and watch out for the situation? Look and see what's going on. I don't want to tell something, or I don't want to approach this situation unless I know for sure. So somebody may be trying to weigh this out, and then going to talk to this person, maybe going to talk to a relative, talk to a counselor, talk to a spouse, tell their story. This might even be your story, okay, that you need to discuss with your spouse because you haven't done it. And then this affects a relationship in some way. Or maybe you need to tell your father or tell your mother or, whatever the case. Maybe even confront the person that's done this and somebody's holding back. Maybe you're holding back the truth or the other person is holding back the truth. This may be the story of another person that you know of and not your story. Maybe a close friend wants to open up and talk to you. They don't want to hold on to it anymore. They want to they're trying to open up about it. So if somebody tells you something or you have something to tell in the month of February pertaining to a child, please, try to share, try to talk about it with somebody. Or if somebody approaches you, give that person your ear, be there for them, don't hold back, don't, let them know that it's okay for them not to hold on to this, to hold back, that you'll be there and you'll be supportive of them, let them know you care. All right, Gemini, and that's not going to be for everybody. Somebody may be looking at it like, what? I don't know of any situation like that, but maybe one or two of you do. This is a general reading.